What exactly goes through your head when you get on stage and before you get on stage?
Just it's going to be really cool to be really loud for 35 minutes. I mean, no matter what age you are, I mean, it's like that's if you're in a rock band. We were talking about that on the way over here. You know, here's our 35 minutes. You know, you wait for it, and it goes. Yep. It's a lot of fun. You know, I mean, it's not nerve-wracking. It's just you know, playing behind a big PA is always a lot of fun. You know, hearing all your stuff just really loud.
It's such a drummer answer, isn't it?
I know. And I can't hear anything you're saying, you know. That was my take. You know, I didn't mean to jump in there.
No, I'm pretty much on board with that.
What was the question again?
What goes through your head before and after you get on stage?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just can't wait. You know, I feel like a horse in the gates. I always do. I always feel like I can't wait. This is, like Steve and I were talking about earlier, it's everything that we live for. We all have jobs and all work way too hard, not enough money. But this is our passion. We feel like this is what we were all put here, you know, to do in this life, is to play music and express ourselves through music. And this is a lot of fun. This band is really cool because it's just fun for all of us, you know. We just get to have fun and play music, and it's bare essentials, and it's really, really a lot of fun. So I don't think there's really any deliberate intention except for just to come together and play music and have fun and just express yourself and free your soul and all that stuff that's inside that eventually has to make its way out.
Yeah, I get excited. Like, kind of a combination of what these guys are saying. It's an element of what's going to happen. I know me personally, I know you to an extent, I'm learning Steve here, but we all seem to have that sense of we're not going to play this exactly the same. The type of music we're doing and the way that we play isn't let's memorize this 1, 2, 3, 4 notes. It's let's listen to what he's doing and maybe throw a note here or do something there and let's see what's going to happen. So it's like Christmas Eve, and in about an hour we're going to go see what we get on Christmas. You know what I mean?
It's unexpected, very unexpected.
It's off the cuff, and we're either going
We try and
sink or swim.
try and keep it real.
And isn't funny that we're doing something that we love and we don't get paid for it.
Yep.
It doesn't matter.
Certainly.
At this point, you know, you never focus on money doing this, and that'd be something to say to everybody that wants to play music or play original music.
Yeah, don't expect to get rich.
Yeah, don't quit your day job.
But hey, anyone who wants to sign us, you know, feel free to throw record contracts our way. We'd love to talk to you.
Okay, when and how did this particular group get together?
Yep, that's
Like 2 weeks ago.
There's that guy right there. He works here. He's a cool dude. Yeah, this band got together because
15 minutes ago.
yeah, we actually are not even. We're together. Okay.
Tony
So-
was going to play this acoustically.
Yeah, that's what happened. You know, our last band, Block Function's no longer together for reasons I'll leave out. But I got contacted to play this show as part of a local music showcase, and I was going to do the show solo. And then Steve, who's in a national, you know, touring band, Motorflower, check him out, MySpace, Facebook. He's a phenomenal drummer and also a friend of mine, and we happen to work together. Thanks. Yeah, so we worked together, and he said, hey, man, you know, if you want somebody to keep a beat, I'll play. And then Ian and I had been in talks. We kind of really gelled in Block Function and decided that after that band we were going to stay together and continue to do what we do because we have a really nice connection musically. And then just decided why not make this a 3-piece and just really challenge ourselves and see what we can come up with. And tonight's set is a mixture of a few new originals that we worked on that take all the elements of all our music and kind of combine them together, along with a couple cover tunes that we're going to do, some different versions of some cover tunes who are made from some of our influences, you know, like Neil Young and The Doors and the Beatles and, you know, stuff like that. So we're going to have a lot of fun tonight and play some cover songs, some new originals, and just having fun. It's what it's all about. This band is about having fun.
Definitely going to have some fun.
What are your aspirations for the future?
I'm looking to make it home with a wreck in my car tonight.
Yeah.
I'd like to-
Is there for your future?
I'd like to get a Wii. I don't have a Wii yet. I really like to have a Wii. Hopefully one day I can afford one. But right now,
Oh, I
yeah,
get it.
yeah,
I'm trying to figure out WE.
We get a Wii.
yeah. No, like the game. That'd be cool.
Okay.
But aspirations for music. I mean, yeah. I think all three of us would love to do this for a living, and I don't know, religiously or non-religiously, we pray
Did you think
to
of
some
anything better you'd
aspect.
like to do with your time than to get paid every day to get up and sit around with guys you enjoy, doing something you love to do, sitting around farting around with a guitar all day?
This is
You're
it.
Great.
This is
It's like
it.
heaven on earth, man.
I feel like we're all talented enough, not being conceited, but just being confident in our abilities. We're all talented enough that we could do this for a living and do a really good job at it. And, I guess my one goal that I kind of have within myself is to just change the world with music. And, it's not going to happen tonight, one show, but if given the opportunity, I'm sure any one of the three of us would love to change the world with our music, with our message, and with our talent that we've been given, and blessed with. So
I think that's one of the things I like most about playing with you is not only your playing style, but the way you write and the way you approach music. It's not throwaway lyrics about, girls with fake body parts or cars with chrome on them or whatever. There's a message behind the song. It's either, stand up for yourself, believe in something, do something, don't just be idle sheep or whatever. And I love that part of your original music stuff. That's why one of the probably biggest reasons that I wanted to keep playing with you. I love
Thank you.
working with this stuff.
Thank you. That really means a lot,
Wow,
especially.
There's a lot of love going on.
Yeah, it's cool. We'll talk after the show too.
Make it out too.
Whatever, dude.
Do you guys have any advice for upcoming artists who are trying to follow the same path that you're in?
Yeah.
Don't quit your day job.
Yeah.
Don't put all
Yeah.
your faith into playing music. It's just, there's no such thing as overnight success. Do it for fun.
Play what you want to play.
Yeah,
Don't
play what you
in
wanna
bands,
play,
playing
don't-
junk you hate and being miserable and fighting with people.
Right.
Just stick it out and do what you want to do. Be true to what you
Yeah,
want.
I mean, if you compromise that way, then you're just going to be like everybody else. If you stick to what you like to do, then you will be original in your own way. Mostly, don't let the business overtake your enjoyment of playing music. There is that aspect, but that's where it'll ruin it for a lot of people. Is that the business starts to interfere with their creativity, and just have fun, and once again, don't count on things. Don't say I'm going to be a rock star. That's not a goal.
It's a lot harder than it looks.
That's I guess that's a lofty goal and stuff, but just one step at a time, and you don't have to take lessons. You just do what feels good to you, and it'll be original.
It's definitely not easy though. I mean, we're all at least in our 30s. Been playing since we were teenagers, whatever, 20 plus years in there. It's a lot of chugging, man.
My what I would say to up and coming bands is, surround yourself with people that you can trust, and surround yourself with people that you click with musically and can get along with, because it really is a family atmosphere. You invest your time and your family's time and your family's future in playing music if you take it to that level.
When you get to that level, dude, when you're practicing, you are playing music. When we were in the last band, we practiced 3 nights a week, 3 hours a night. That's a lot of time to spend with the same group of guys. And best friends, not best friends, you're going to have pissing matches where people aren't going to get along and whatever, and you have to be able to be strong enough in your, friendships and your abilities to be able to look past some of that stuff, and that's important.
Also, don't smoke crack and stay away from heroin. Stay in school. Don't do heroin. It's not. I've never done it. It's worked out really well for me not doing it. I've seen people who smoke crack and do heroin, and
Yeah, it's a short
they're not
term
doing
deal.
so well right
Work
now.
for Cobain,
So
work
don't
for
do
Wayne
that.
Staley,
Yeah, very short-lived.
How often do you guys practice together?
Well, this will be our third practice.
We had 3 practices,
Yeah.
and
Well, we were just up on stage.
Yeah, that
so
counts. This
that's
will be
4.
four.
That's 4. Yeah.
That we were doing sound check, so yeah, this will be 4.
We don't really know what the future's going to bring for this band. Steve has a lot of stuff going on with this band, and Ian and I are going to continue to play, and hopefully the 3 of us will get to continue to play together. But what we're focused on, I think all of us, is just the show tonight, having a great time and really enjoying playing music with each other, because we have a really nice kind of vibe going on with the 3 of us. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I think talent just makes it easy. You get a guy, I played with you a while, he just shows up and he's good enough. He doesn't have to know how we play. He just sits there and bang, like right off the bat, he's got it. He can show up with anybody and do whatever. It's nice to have somebody talented that can sit in and just bang it out.
Yeah, it's a real treat. Ian and I have played together for a long time. It's a real treat that Steve wanted to be a part of this and play, because it's going to be a lot of fun. This is Ian and mine's first time playing with Steve, and instantly it's phenomenal. So it's gonna be a lot of
That's how
fun.
the phone call went. Tony and Steve were practicing whatever, and then I came over on a Saturday and we jammed out like Sunday morning. So I was like, yeah, I think you're gonna play Ram's Head. After like 4 hours playing music together, I was tired and fell asleep on the couch. And that's just how it works. When you like what you're doing and you're playing what you like, it's a lot easier to be good at it if you're playing something you're vested in than trying to play something somebody else likes. You don't really give a crap. We're all playing what they like, so I think it translates through to the music.
Yeah,
Everybody
you should
Yeah,
like
without
what
doubt.
you do. I mean, don't do it.
It's
I
one
mean,
being a
I
fan,
mean,
playing
for
Jones.
some people, it makes them happy just to play, you know, which I think is really cool, because when I first started out, I was playing bluegrass, you know, it's like I barely knew what that was, and I learned how to respect it, and it actually helped me in my playing up to this day, you know, and the people that I knew that I was involved with. I mean, are friends of mine to this day. That's like 25 years ago. So, you know, you gotta like what you do.
We're totally not going to play this, by the way, just so you all know. It's
Yeah,
what
that's
you're
not
hearing
us.
now, we're not going to play that song.
Somebody else.
They recorded our.
Yeah, I think you know, the diversity of all of our backgrounds is kind of what makes this so easy to do and so fun, is because we're all so diverse in our backgrounds and the music that we like and we've experienced playing. So to come together and do this, it's really not a lot of effort. It's just kind of get on stage and go.
Do you guys ever get when you play with new people sometimes, they have a different approach, like you play with like a reggae drummer as opposed to a blues drummer or something, that their approach comes out like, wow, I never thought that
Yeah,
part
it's
could be
it's
played
all
that way.
interpretation.
You pick up a new way to play something just by hearing
Yeah.
a new,
It's
like
all
learning,
interpreted. It's how you interpret things. You know
and
what I mean?
it's just so cool to hear something different there and feed off that. It changes the way I play. It makes me a better player, you know? Makes me more well-rounded hearing a guy like Steve as opposed to maybe somebody who plays like heavy metal and hits, you know, crazy, different strokes, different folks. And it makes me,
Yeah.
I want to play with as many different musicians as I can because it makes me a better player because I have to learn to adapt to all that stuff, you know?
Different Strokes was a good show.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I really like
Whatever
that.
happened to those guys?
I think Mr. Drummond killed everybody.
He did,
Really?
like that.
Yeah, except for Willis, because he was just.
Willis was just on Oprah or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's.
Willis did his time, leave him alone, man. So good.
All right, enough about that.
Is there ever at any point that you'll stop trying to achieve your goal?
Well, you know, I guess what's the goal, really?
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
My
it's
goal is
just
to be happy playing music.
continue to play no matter what, you know.
It's like a drive, like an internal drive. I
Yeah.
think it's in all of us. It's really like I don't think we'll ever stop unless we're physically incapable of. And I mean, I would
That's
try
my
and
goal,
play
though, you know?
like.
My goal is to be happy playing music, and
Yeah,
when in an hour I'm going to be really happy. So that's kind of my goal. If stuff happens and
You're
we
not
can
happy
make
right
money
now?
doing it, well, I'm going to be happier when I'm out there. But you know, if we were to get rich doing it, or you know, be able to make a living, that would be cool. But realistically, what are the chances of that happening? I'm still enjoy the heck out of this. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I mean, that's really what I expect out of music right now, to be able to go make good music that people like, and that I enjoy playing. It doesn't get much better.
And I think like on that, I think that like in some facet we'll all continue to play music, no matter what. Maybe not in bands. Who knows what the future will bring? You never know what the future will bring, and you can't really bank on tomorrow. You can only live with today, and the moment right now, and that's what we're living in. You know, we don't live for tomorrow. We live for today.
Are your family supportive of what you're doing?
Yep. Most definitely. We
Right,
couldn't do it without our
They
families.
have to be.
Yeah, they have
It takes
to.
a lot of time.
I mean, to be this involved and to be gone so long, you know, if you go on tour and stuff like that, then they definitely have to know. As you get older and like, you know, have a family, you know, my kids, you know that that's what I do. But I'm home most of the time, so, but.